Alrighty. Welcome to Homeschool Archery Setup. I'm Chris Rockhold at Rockhold Karate, which is going to convert into Rockhold Archery. So I'm doing the Homeschool Archery class, doing a little different video today too, and setting up the studio for archery. So I'm going to walk through that basically, give you a little moving tour of the facility also. So I gotta get my equipment stand. I use it as a bow rack, but it was an equipment stand that I got at a hardware store. 20 bucks. Says it holds 200 pounds of equipment. So here it is. Totally worth it. I got it at Harbor Freight, of all places. Their stuff is notoriously not good, so, you know. The fact that I've had this for about 7 years is pretty impressive. But it holds bows, so, you know, it's not like it's holding heavy equipment on it. So we'll get that set up over there. You can see that behind me. Maybe the glare from the door, maybe not. Let me get some other stuff ready here. Gotta get the target out, and then I'll get the curtain pulled out, and then some arrows out. Well, no, I don't need arrows today, unless somebody new shows up. All right, so I got my target. That bad boy. This is the Hypermat Prodigy. It was not cheap. It was not terribly expensive, but totally worth every penny. So I'm getting set up here on the floor. As you can see, it's in position on my puzzle mats. That end of the mats are kind of torn up, but that's okay. Small price to pay for archery. You can also see that needs to be replaced. So I had a class Friday night, and the student was tearing it up. So she was grouping them, and that was excellent. All right, got that. Let's see what else we need to get done. So just get replacement vinyl. Back in the office here. You know, it's a mess. Office/storage room. All right, so I got my tube of vinyls. I'm gonna set the phone down here. Let's see how many I have left if I need to order. So there we go. Looks like I have 3. So I'm down to 2. So let me get that unwound here. Brand new fresh target. Would be awesome. Pull that to the side here. Oh no, yeah, I do have 2 left. Okay, cool. So I'll have to place an order for that. And actually I'll put a link to these target faces, the vinyl target faces, in the video description. That way you can see what I'm using. If you're something you like and you're shooting, these get mileage out. So paper targets, you know, you get 1, 2 uses maybe, and they're done. The vinyl ones, you get thousands of shots on it. Just totally worth it to me, especially since I teach archery and we shoot all the time. So I'll share that with where I'm getting them. All right, let's see how I want to do this. Let's flip this over this way. I'm gonna drop this bad boy down. So I'm gonna rig up a tripod here. I mean, you have a little miniature tripod I'm using. But I use one of my pads. There we go. All right. There we go. As you can see, this thing is beat, shot to pieces. So I'm gonna pull this off real quick, switch it out, get the quiver out, get the curtain out, and we'll be good to go. So as you can see, that is nice and destroyed. I can almost put my hand through that thing. Oh, I can put my fingers through. Yeah, that's pretty bad. So, as you can see, there's 3 components. You got the frame, and you've got the donut here, and then the donut hole, I like to call it. It's the core. I'm going to straighten that out a little bit. And then the back of the target, you got the batting. All right, that should be flat-ish. Here we go. Okay. So I'm going to hang this one off. Just get it centered. Oh, this one's smaller. Okay. Sometimes they cut the vinyl differently. This time it actually fits the target really well. Let me get it perfectly centered here. All right. So get that attached. That's not going anywhere. Okay, that one's in. And then let's get that lifted. Always shifting. All right, let's get that one pegged down. That was really thick foam on that one. And last one, here we go. All right, now, shiny new target face. Look at that. It's always fun to shoot out a clean one. All right, let me get this out of the way. And I get set back up over here. There we go. All right. Get you back up here. And I'll put that out of the way for now. All right, one-handed operation today. So we got the vinyl set on the new target, or on the target, new vinyl on the target. And then throw that away in a minute. I gotta get some arrows out of the way and get one of my quivers out for the student. So I make the quivers from PVC pipe. This one is pretty big. You can go to Lowe's, Home Depot, whatever. They have them. This one's, what is it, the 4-inch pipe? I don't know. So it's just PVC. It's got the cover on it for the ground connection. And then I just played around with some duct tape, made it look like a target face, and then put my logo on it. Call it a day. Because the tubes are pretty ugly, so might as well make them look cool. So we've got the tube here, the quiver. The other component of it is, and I think I've done a how-to video on it, there is a sponge down in the bottom, so the tips won't get blended when you put them in there. Not that the Genesis arrows are very sharp, but you don't want them losing their point, otherwise they'll start bouncing off the target. That'd be no fun for anyone. All right, let's get that out of the way. My makeshift tripod there. All right, so we've got that done. I'm gonna make this target move a little bit. So this one's the second target I have. I have 4 main ones. 2 of the hybrid mats. And I'll put a link to that one as well in the description if that's available. That one, sometimes it's available, sometimes it's not. So we'll see. And then let's get that out of the way. Time to bust out the curtain. Now I tried a curtain on Amazon and I sent it back because it sucked. So this one I had to get from my vendor, and these are made, I believe, in Germany. So this one's a 30 by 10 HD archery curtain. So it's high density is what that stands for, I believe. It's really thick weave. I don't know if you can see, there you go. So it'll take a 45 to 50 pound hit. Well, draw weight for the bow, right? So arrow coming off of that. Now, it depends on the points. So the points are designed a certain way, then they'll blow right through it. In broadheads, they'll just destroy this thing. So no broadhead arrows on this. Yeah, you'll have wasted a lot of money if that's the case. All right, kind of get some waves in this so it'll absorb impact a little better. There we go. All right, so you can see for this target, and you can see the rings there. Actually, I just used these clips. And this is for other flag shooting archery that we do for the Korean sword and archery class. So that was multi-purposed. Yeah, so that's it. We've got the equipment rack here. So the kids will come in, put their bows together, put their bows on that rack. And then I'll finish up the shooting line here in a minute. So I've got more quivers. So the kids have their own kits. I put together a bow that they like, and they get arrows, glove, arm guard, and spare arrow rests. And then I'll put the arrow knock on there. So yeah, and then they're ready to go. So that's it. Pretty simple setup. It took me a little longer today because I'm walking around with the camera. But usually I can knock this out in about 5 minutes. And I had to change the target face on that bad boy. So there's that. So yeah, the setup is pretty quick and easy. My homeschool archery was actually the first archery class I started when I got certified as an archery coach, and that was kind of my beta test. It's, I was testing out to see if there was a market for archery in this area. Turns out there was, and the homeschool archery class took off, and then I expanded it to evening classes as well, twice a week, and then a Saturday morning class. So that's the program. So this is the setup we do. Like I said, I'm not finished yet, but I'm going to go ahead and do that in a minute without the phone so I can get ready, because I got class in about 15 minutes. But thanks for hanging out and checking it out. So that's the homeschool archery class setup, mostly. And we'll see you in the next live video. Until the next time, keep sharpening your mind, your body, and your character. Take it easy.